So it's 7 a.m. in Paris, and I'm heading to the Stella McCartney show, and just another day in Paris Fashion Week.
Fashion Week is crazy. You do tons of castings and tons of shows. You're in New York, and then London, and then Milan, and then Paris. And this is over the course of a month. And it took me a while before I understand this whole fashion calendar because it was something I was totally unaware of when I was growing up in St. Louis.
I love Stella. You know, she makes you feel so comfortable with yourself. And, you know, before you go onto the runway, she says, "You're so beautiful, enjoy it." She really wants you to be a part of it, and that's a great feeling to have.
I'm just about finished with hair and makeup, and then I'm getting my hair done. I'm getting some extensions right now, that's the secret. But I'm almost done, and I'll see you as soon as I finish up my hair.
This is crunch time, basically. Everybody's rushing.
I still get butterflies when I'm doing a runway show, the music starts, and you're wearing these gorgeous clothes, and you're nervous about your high heels, if your shoe's gonna break, or if you're gonna slip, or if you're gonna do something wrong.
I didn't know this morning if I was going to open up the show, or, you know, they moved me on to the second look. And today I saw my #1, so I was extremely excited. First show of Paris that I'm opening.
A few questions for you, Stella. Let's start with inspiration. It's very much a conversation between a male and a female, bringing those two moments together. So you're actually rocking the more masculine side of the conversation in shape and form, but also cut lines and color, and then the more feminine side, seen in use of texture and voiles, and also a lot of transparency and layering, and there's a clear sole on the shoe, and so there's a fragility there, and then bringing the two together.
It's interesting to have dance music in the opera house, and you know, if it takes Stella McCartney to make that connection.
Thank you so much. It's such an honor. Thank you.
I love it. Well done. Very good.
I remember as a child when I was like 4, 5, or 6 years old, and my family members wanting to take my picture or video, and I'm like, "Stop taking pictures of me," and I'll like storm away and walk away. It's so funny now that my job is actually being in front of a camera.
I was always very, very insecure about my height. Even as a 15-year-old girl, I was 1.5 feet taller than everybody.
Would you like hunch?
Oh my God.
Trying to, because I know I did. I would like always hunch over because I was always taller than the boys, and I had the extremely skinny legs. I would double up my socks, like, you know, the ones you would buy like at Foot Locker. I'm talking about Puerto Rico.
Why?
It is so warm. It's like 100 degrees.
You're sweating in your double sock.
I'm double sock, and I'll make sure it come like halfway.
To make your legs look bigger?
Yeah, like thicker.
Amazing.
It kind of worked.
You know, we are in Paris, and we are, you know, in the middle of Fashion Week, but at the same time, it's real life. It's my life, and I kind of have to find a normalcy to it, which is why I'm going to go meet my trainer and go have, you know, my normal routine.
Right here.
My boyfriend was actually available to come on this trip with me, so it's nice to have someone comforting you with nice words and loving words.
It's so nice to have my sister here. It can be really lonely, you know. The thing is, especially after a whole month of traveling with all of the fashion shows, it's really nice to have somebody that, you know, takes care of me, and I don't know, we have fun together. We're very, very close, so she's my best friend.
We're
in the car,
and we're going to Paul Gaultier.
Yeah.
for this collection, he was inspired by like pop culture and
Music.
Basically, that influenced so many generations.
Jean-Paul, tell us about a few of the looks. So the first one is...
The first one is Grace Joan, yes, in person.
Grace.
Second one is Madonna.
And then...
After there is...
C'est moi, c'est moi.
After there is Boy George, you are there.
C'est moi, I'm Boy George.
I mean, this is genius. You see, these are the tricks of the shows.
See, that's a little fake Michael fringe in there.
You know what I like doing when I go to the studio? The inspiration. Like every wall in his studio is a reflection of what the show is going to be.
You almost walk into the mind of the designer, you know,
Jean-Paul,
everything that's inspiring them and the what it is that he's trying to portray through the collection. Stéphane Mouret is doing the makeup and he is amazing. He's a French icon.
It could have been ridiculous with somebody else, but this is so Jean-Paul, this sort of mix.
Yeah.
Nobody else could really hold that together.
Yeah.
You know, Jean-Paul is talented.
Exactly.
So you're Boy George first, and I think, and that's going to have the dreadlocks turn into the hat.
Okay.
And then you're going to run downstairs, get changed, we're going to whip that off, and we're going to
Okay.
put another hat on, which is going to be...
For David Bowie.
So we're going to give you like a space age thing.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm wearing, yes. I have like a little swimsuit, a jacket, and then a matching hat. And so we're gonna do
And that one
the
you've gotta
David
sing,
Bowie.
right?
I have to sing. This is gonna be terrifying.
How do you feel about being Sade?
I feel beautiful. I think it's, you know, it's very elegant and, you know, I'm getting into the mood. I'm starting to sing and get romantic.
Are you a smooth operator?
I am.
Paul Gaultier.
I mean,
I know.
history.
He's-
Icon.
No, but he's such a sweet guy.
I know,
too.
and that's one thing people
such-
don't know.
he's so funny.
The first time I met him, and I went
I
into
was
the casting,
scared.
you
You-
go in with this idea of this,
Yeah.
you know, this character, this person,
You know, the
he's
name,
so well,
all his history. And
you know, respected. And then he says hello to you. He starts talking about where you
know.
grew up, about his collection, and he kind of like involves you in what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's such a true gentleman.
It's not only the look, but it's also what is in the brain that is important.
And in the heart.
And in the
You have a
heart.
big heart, Jean-Paul.
You too.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank
on
you
your
for
show.
that show that
You
you did
always-
with me.
No.
Thank you for the inspiration you give me.
I think now is such a special time in fashion. I mean, when it first came around, when Cindy first launched House of Style, but it was a special moment in fashion. And you know, the thing is now is that a lot of the designers and hair and makeup artists and people that are creating all of this art are still working, and so it's really special to interview them again.
We are here with Mario Testino.
The one and only.
Now, I must say, when I was watching the MTV House of Styles, there was an episode with you that you were traveling the city and taking pictures. It is so nice to see you now. What keeps you inspired?
Everything, you girls, you're what I live for.
I mean, there's so much history in all of these fashion houses that one thing for me that's really interesting is that, you know, to learn more about these fashion houses we work with.
Let me ask you a question, Joan. All right, so you look gorgeous tonight. Who are you wearing?
I am wearing Gucci.
You're wearing Gucci. Very nice.
Who are you wearing, Karlie?
I'm wearing Alex Wang.
I think what I like about our job is that there's a lot of individuals that are visionaries in what they do.
What do you think of my dress? Do you like it?
Perfect. Just how I imagined it.
You know, we really understand what House of Style was. Now it's our chance to do it in a different generation, and
For
I
the
think
new generation.
that's like the most amazing time to do it.